Assalamualaikum everyone. I'm Neha Firoz, and in this video, I'm going to discuss the hidden structure of sentences, understanding constituents, and tree diagram in a syntax. So we know that syntax is a branch of linguistics that studies how words combine to form phrases and sentences. Although sentences may look simple on the surface, but they have some internal structures that help us understand meaning. So in this video, I will explain what constituents are, why they are important, and the different types of constituents, and how tree diagram help us analyze sentence structure. So first I discuss the constituent. A constituent is a group of words that functions as a single unit within a sentence. Linguists used constituents to identify which words belong together, like in the phrase the little girl. The words do not function separately, instead, they work together as a one unit. So, we can replace the entire phrase with a pronoun such as she, which shows that it behaves as a constituent. So, constituents are important because they reveal the hidden organization of language and help us understand how sentences are built. Now I'm going to discuss its importance. So, constituents play a very important role in syntactic analysis. They help linguists identify grammatical patterns and understand the relationship between different parts of a sentence. So, without constituent analysis, a sentence may appear to be just a string of words. However, when we identify constituents, we see that how words group together and contribute to meaning. So this make it easier to analyze sentence structure and understand how language operates systematically. Next is the types of constituents. So constituents have several types. The first is a noun phrase. A noun phrase contains a noun and the words related to it. For example, the smart student is a noun phrase because all words describe the noun student. The second type is the verb phrase. And a verb phrase contains the main verb and other elements related to the action. Like is studying syntax is a verb phrase. Now the third type is a prepositional phrase. So prepositional phrase begins with a preposition and it provides additional information like in the library. In the library tell us where the action takes place. So these are the different constituents work together to create a meaningful and grammatically correct sentences. Okay, now in this slide, I'm discuss the tree diagrams. So linguists use tree diagrams to visually represent sentence structure. And a tree diagram shows that how words are grouped into phrases and how those phrases combine to form complete sentences. They also illustrate hierarchical relationships. So instead of seeing sentence as a flat sequence of words, a tree diagram helps us understand the different level of structure within a sentence. So this visual representation makes syntactic analysis much easier and more effective. And now we take any real sentence analysis. For example, the student reads a book. So in this sentence, the student functions as a subject and forms a noun phrase. So the phrase reads a book functions as a verb phrase because it contains the action being performed. So within the verb phrase, a book forms another noun phrase because it functions as the object receiving the action. So by dividing the sentence into constituents, we clearly identify the grammatical roles of each part. So this analysis demonstrates that sentences are not just a random collection of words. Instead, they are carefully organized structures with specific relationships between their components. Okay, now let's discuss its real life applications. So, study of syntax has many practical applications. In linguistics, it helps research and understanding language structure. In education, it helps teacher explain grammar more effectively. In technology, syntax is used in artificial intelligence, natural language, grammar checking software, and other translation systems. Applications such as Google Translation and grammar correction tools are rely on syntactic analysis to process language accurately. So therefore, syntax is not only important in a theory but also in modern technology. So, if we conclude our whole video, we discussed that constituents are the fundamental building blocks of sentence structure. They help us understand how words combine to form phrases and sentences, and how tree diagrams provide a visual representation of these sentences and make the syntactic relationships easier to understand. So, through constituent analysis and tree diagrams, linguistics uncover the hidden organization of language. So, understanding these concepts allows us to appreciate the complexity and systematic nature of human communication. So, this is the overall video on constituents and the hidden diagrams